There is a reason why your difficult coworker is making your job hard, creating obstacles for you, and is even sabotaging your work and your career. It's because they're jealous. Well, are they? In today's video, we are going through the 7 signs that you have an extremely jealous coworker. If you're ready to know what those signs are, tap that like button to raise the positive vibes and let's jump straight into it. The first sign that you're dealing with a jealous coworker is they are gossiping about you. Apparently they have nothing going on in their own lives because they're always talking about other people. Don't get me wrong, some workplace gossip can be very useful and is very necessary, but that's not the kind of workplace gossip they're partaking in. They're gossiping about you. What they think your boss really thinks about you, about your personal life, about how you really messed up in that presentation. Here's the thing about gossip. It's drama. And while you know I am a connoisseur of feeding the drama llama, we need to know the role that drama plays. Drama triggers dopamine. So when they gossip, their dopamine gets triggered, which makes them feel good for about a hot second. But then the dopamine dissipates and they're left as that miserable person. So they need to do the whole thing all over again. And the funny thing is, often they're gossiping about a trait or a senior level leadership connection that you have, or something else that you have that they really want. Which is really ironic and brings us to the second sign that you are dealing with a jealous coworker. They're copying you, from echoing your ideas in meetings, copying the way that you dress or you talk, or even straight up trying to take credit for your work. Your jealous coworker is showing up more and more like you. They say that imitation is the greatest form of flattery, but quite frankly, it's really annoying. Especially because there's no way to replicate your unique awesomeness. Aside from their whole copycat shtick being really annoying, this can also make you feel really uncomfortable. Like, why are they so obsessed with you? And it can be particularly annoying when people start seeing you as some sort of dynamic duo, assigning you to work together because you're on the same page. Or that copycat coworker is getting credit for your work and your impact and snagging the praise and promotions that come with it. On the other hand, your extremely jealous coworker might do the exact opposite. And this brings us to the third sign of a jealous coworker, and that is they are undermining you. Let's be real. They cannot stand the fact that you are smarter than them, more talented than them, and more capable than them. Or at least that's how they see it. And their solution isn't downloading my free UAQ starter kit, figuring out their own awesomeness, and up-leveling their own career trajectory. No. It's to tear you down, whether it be on real or imagined facts. Using the word facts very loosely here. Here are some examples I've heard in the real world.
That idea won't work because we tried it 5 years ago.
She was only assigned to lead that project because she would throw a total fit if she wasn't.
She's getting ahead because she's flirting with leadership. She's terrible at her job.
And your jealous coworker is saying all of these things because they want others to view you as less capable and worthy, because they don't know how to make other people see them as more capable and worthy. And they also do this using the fourth sign that you're dealing with a very jealous coworker. They're making snide comments. I call this vicious compliments. You guys in the comments have called it backhanded compliments before. No matter what you call them, it's when they're being nice, when in actuality, they're being a complete asshole. Your presentation was so good for someone with your experience level. The client really liked your idea, even though it wasn't really practical. Again, you did something good, something that was well received, that made you look good, but they think this is a zero-sum game, so you doing something good makes them feel bad. And they react by doing something to make you feel less good. If I must be miserable, we all will be. It's so ridiculous, but that's literally their vibe here. And it's so negative and draining. And if you are dealing with that, make sure that you're subscribed, because I have a video coming up on how to stay positive when you are dealing with toxic people at work. And these backhanded compliments that are being issued often coincide with the 7th sign that your coworker is extremely jealous of you at work. They are the ultimate unconstructive critiquer. They give feedback. Oh yes. It's just completely baseless and unhelpful. Let's go back to that good presentation for someone at your level comment. Like, what does that even mean? What are you supposed to do with that information? Constructive criticism gives you some actionable insight and advice. Theirs, of course, does not. And of course, that's because they're not basing any of the feedback that they're giving on things that are tangible. It's mostly just a projection of how they feel about themselves. For example, they feel like a gigantic imposter at work, so they're projecting it onto you. So the feedback actually has nothing to do with you. And the reason that they're unconstructively criticizing you is that your expertise or skills or capabilities made them feel a kind of way. However, there may be instances where that criticism is kind of valid. And that's where we need to talk about the sixth sign that you're dealing with a jealous coworker. They relish in your errors. You fucking up is like the best thing to happen to them this week because they get to gloat.
I wouldn't have done that.
I would have done this.
You should have.
Oh my God, what were you thinking?
And actually this next point, I'm curious to hear your take on it. But for me, it makes the whole mistake-making process even worse. First because, hi, my name is Jennifer and I'm a recovering perfectionist. But also, it's fairly easy to brush off the unconstructive criticism from a jealous coworker, but them having valid ammo to criticize you about, ouch. And we can talk another time about recovering from mistakes at work because I think that the ability to fail and the ability to recover from it is a really important career success skill. And mistakes at work are not things that we should be beating ourselves up about, unless there's like actual humans harmed by the mistake. But for now, we need to talk about the seventh sign that you have an extremely jealous coworker. They constantly get in your way and make all of the obstacles for your success. Going back to that last point, they might have been the reason why you made the mistake in the first place. A jealous coworker can sabotage your work and make your life really difficult. They can gatekeep information, omit you from important meetings, or make intentional errors and omissions when they know that it's gonna all come back to you and you're gonna be the one getting in trouble for it and looking bad about it. And the jealous coworker who is actively trying to destroy your career and sabotage you at work is, in my opinion, the worst kind to deal with for really obvious reasons. That said, there is a way to deal with this type of coworker. Go and watch this video right now so you can learn how. But before you go, if you enjoyed this video, if it helped you realize if you're dealing with a jealous coworker, give it a thumbs up, really helps my channel, makes you my favorite career bestie. Win-win situation. As always, my friend, thank you so much for watching. I will see you in the next video. Bye for now.